Here's My Hero 32, a nice little volume, sort of a transitional period between, the last huge arc and now the final one that's ongoing. We got Lady Nagant here, a very, very fine Horikoshi character, He does a good job with his adult female characters, let me just tell you. Anyway, yeah, not much to say. I'm still enjoying the series. I know a lot of people have been complaining about the final arc. I don't really get it. I mean, there are some parts that are kind of whatever, but overall it's still just more My Hero, and it's been fine. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm actually hearing that the new season of the anime kind of, got things back on track, and it's been really good, So yeah, that's a thing too. I probably still won't watch it, but that's some good news. Kaiji number 8 here, volumes 3 and 4. Really fun, great series. I haven't really read any of it since I made that initial video, and I think at that point it was 5 or 6 volumes or so. So soon enough I'm going to be at some new material, and then I might just read by the English volume. But yeah, wonderful series. I know that an anime has been confirmed. I mean, this already is a massive hit for a manga, both in Japan and the West. This has a huge debut in the West. So I definitely think, once the anime comes out and, hoping that the adaptation is really good, this is definitely going to be shooting to the top of the bestsellers lists. And I think it's well deserved because it is a very fun series. Spy Family continues to be wonderful. Been watching the anime. Such a fantastic adaptation. Really knocked it out of the park. I mean, there are a ton of fantastic adaptations going on right now. It's really good time to be a fan of all of these series. We even got a nice little Attack on Titan reference there. Cool to see. Picked up one new game, of course, God of War motherfucking Ragnarok. So I have been a massive fan of God of War. In fact, let me just hold on. Yeah, let me get all my boys together here, okay? I'm a massive God of War fan. I really never used to take the stickers off my games, did I? So yeah, as expected, God of War Ragnarok was one of my most anticipated games of the year, only really behind Elden Ring. And I'd say I'm about halfway through the story right now, and yeah, it's fucking amazing. It's so good. I thought that the 2018 game was fantastic, and I didn't really think there was much they could improve, but with Ragnarok, they have. Oh, it's so good. I don't want to say much because of the spoilers, but I'm thoroughly enjoying it. My only real criticism so far is I think some of the story sections go on for a bit too long. I think if you've played those sections, you know what I mean, but overall, I cannot wait to keep playing and see how the Norse saga ends. My current favorite is still God of War 2. I don't know if Ragnarok will dethrone it, but there's a good chance it might. Yeah. Just a quick update. I did finish the story. I still have a lot of side stuff to do, but yeah, overall, the game was absolutely fantastic. I enjoyed it almost the entire way through. I still think God of War 2 is my favorite game of the series, but overall, fantastic stuff. Would definitely recommend. Here's The Lost Metal. This is the 7th Mistborn book. Now, my plan originally was to catch up to Mistborn, read the first 6 books just in time for The Lost Metal to come out. I'm currently about halfway through book 3. Hopefully I'm finished book 3 by the time you're watching this, but yeah, obviously did not meet my goal. By the way, I have been loving the series so far, so really excited to check out more Cosmere content. On that note, I also got the Stormlight Archive. Yes, the reason I waited to get these is because they actually just came out with a box set, a hardcover box set for the Stormlight Archive, so it was definitely the easiest way to get all of the hardcovers, because, some of these books came out a little bit ago now, so they're kind of hard to find. Got some gorgeous artwork on the insides. I did not know that it was coming with this, but wow. Look at this shit. Oh my god. Whew. So yeah, I, aside from, the last few Mistborn books, and Stormlight, I've read the other Cosmere stuff and a few of other Brandon Sanderson's other works, so I can already consider myself a pretty big fan, but most people consider this, the peak, his magnum opus here, so I absolutely cannot wait to get started on this. And if you check out my new channel when that starts up in about a week or whenever, this is going to be one of my 2023 goals. We are going to be reading the Stormlight Archive. I'd say maybe around the spring is when I'm going to start doing that. Also going to be doing the first law on the new channel relatively soon. I think I'll probably start that up in the new year, so that's something else to look forward to. Yeah, the 5th Stormlight book, marking the halfway point of the series, is not coming out until 2024. But I mean, these are big chonkers. They'll take me a while. I also got two other Sanderson hardcovers here. We have The Arithmetist, which I think is super underrated. Oh my! I thought it is a really cool little book, and I hope we get a sequel soon. It's been 9 years. In Legion, I don't know much about. It's like a sci-fi novella collection. Seems interesting. Yeah. In terms of other authors, I got Fairy Tale by Stephen King. A bit of a triggering name, but you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna be reading this soon. I've heard very good things about it. Like even more so than like his usual like new stories get. And Babel. This is one of the biggest fantasy releases of the year. I've heard absolutely fantastic things about it. Another book I will be checking out very soon, so you can also expect a review of these two books on the new channel sooner rather than later. And some other books I got recently, Project Hail Mary and The Troop. Other books you can probably expect to see some content on soon. I've heard this book is like extremely like fucked, so I'm pretty excited to check it out, honestly. I want to talk about something real quick, sort of the state of the English manga publishing industry. Yikes! What on earth has been going on here? Now, I know, like, the past while, we've seen, like, an increasing volume of, you know, manga sort of being misprinted, being printed a little bit cheaper, but now it seems like it's becoming a real problem. I think this has to do with the demand for manga in the West just skyrocketing since COVID, and it's led to a lot of, you know, rush jobs, some cost-cutting measures. This whole thing really started, I think, with the My Hero box set recently. Everyone was excited for this, rightfully so. It was a big deal, a big release. But I think it was a bit too big of a release for Viz to handle, because they opted to start printing their stuff in Italy, which is cheaper, and came out like this. Oh my god. Now listen, if you're a kid who just wants My Hero, the box set for their birthday, you're probably not going to care. But for us collectors, this is like a war crime. And it's not just the My Hero sets. Like, a lot of manga now are just getting printed. Some of them are printed in America, some of them are printed in Italy, and you don't know which one you're going to get. I do not order manga online anymore, which is crazy, because years ago, like, that used to be what you did. Like, you didn't go to the store to buy manga. That was stupid shit. But nowadays, I mean, the discounts you get online are pretty much make no difference, especially at the store I shop at. And I just like to see the volume of manga before I buy it, because I'm worried that if I order it online, I'm gonna get some crappy misaligned spine, tiny Italian print. It's the tiny thing, the manga. Oh, I ate the pizza pie. I mess up the manga printing. So yeah, I got Blue Box. This is one of those series people have been having a bit of trouble with. I've been seeing pictures of these misaligned spines. It's a nightmare, but I went to the bookstore today and I did pick it up. And this was the only copy, and the spine is fine. I think it's like a millimeter off, but it's not really enough to bug me, I don't think. But yeah, Blue Box, I really like this series. I think it's super wholesome and enjoyable. It's nothing like too mind-blowing crazy, and it's, you know, it's got its tropes and stuff. But I think it's just really cute. That's all there is to it. It's a series that makes me feel nice, and I would recommend it for people looking for a series like that. It's very popular. It's likely going to get an anime announcement, you know, in the near-ish future. But yeah, great to finally own it. And we got Kaguya Volume 23. I'm in the midst of rereading this series. By the time you're watching this video, I'm probably already done, and we'll have that review out shortly, because it will be my final review. Oh my god. But yeah, the series ended a few weeks ago. I have no words, honestly. I'm kind of just like my brain turns fuzzy when I try to think about how we're done. Like, I'm not gonna get any more out there. Just give me a minute, hold on. Yeah, so yeah, 28 will be the last volume. It's probably going to come out like early 2024. I haven't done the math, but yeah, it'll happen. We got a movie coming out in a few weeks, which is very exciting. I hope they continue on with the anime, because, you know, this is kind of like a place where it's like, the manga's over, they're ending with a movie, that could be it. I really hope that's not the case, but either way, I'm still very excited for that movie, because I'm currently actually at that arc in my reread, and yeah, One thing I like about this cover in particular is how it parallels the first volume, and it just sort of shows the drastic evolution Akasaka's art has had, and also in a way how Kaguya's character has evolved. And there's an ad here for Oshinoko, which is a bit ironic because, of course, Yen Press, who will be releasing that series in English soon. But yeah, all around, great shit. I'm still going to be picking these up throughout the new year, but I am going to miss having every week to look forward to it. And our last pickup for today is a pretty big deal, and that's Dandadan. Now, this is a series that I know absolutely nothing about. I bought this completely blind, only going off of word of mouth. It's been a very long time since I've done that, because I usually like to be well educated on the series before I buy it, but I sort of took a gamble here. Flipping through it, I have no idea what the fuck is going on here. I hope I was not duped, because this seems kind of whack as fuck. But aside from that, I have heard very, very good things about this one, so I am really excited to check it out. So here we go. This is my final haul. Goddamn, man. Not our craziest haul we've ever done, not the biggest, definitely not the most expensive. And it has more, normal novels than actual manga, but I think that's just indicative of the direction I'm about to go in. If you've been watching these videos for however long, I've been doing them for such a long time. But, like, seriously, thank you guys. These have always been one of my favorite types of videos to make, and I know I've stopped doing them as frequently as the years went on. But yeah, it's always just been so fun to share my collecting with you guys. I'm not going to be stopping, because these videos will continue on the new channel. But again, we're going to be winding down with manga and going to be focusing more on these boys. I talked a bit more about my new channel in the last video, the Shonen Jump retrospective I did. And I'm going to be doing the Kaguya review, and then one final video, which will go up when my new channel goes live, and I'll be giving you all the details on the types of content you can expect. Again, not completely stopping manga content. But for now, you can leave your thoughts on this video in the comments down below. Let me know some of the things you got recently, some of the upcoming things you're looking forward to. I'm really excited for that new Parasite release. I'm hoping that'll be cool. And yeah, I will see you all in the next one.